It's 5 a.m. and you're thinking about Susan, who left you for someone who's a higher rank. So you hop on Valorant to rank up and win Susan back, but your aim is garbage, you have no game sense, and the inevitable happens. Miss after miss after miss and an endless losing streak. You decide to hop off and call it a night. And as you're crying yourself to sleep, you think of Susan and what could have been if only you could hit your shots. You search how to get better aim to impress Susan, and then you find something. Me. So I'm going to be sharing a training regimen which will hone in on the fundamentals of aiming in Valorant, which should provide a solid foundation that you can improve upon. So this training, it's going to start with aim lab, and then a routine in the practice range, and then finally it's going to end with the deathmatch, putting everything together. And before we get started, if you think this video is terrible, like and subscribe for more, yeah. So starting with aim lab, I know there's a lot of people that say aim trainers like aim lab and Kovacs don't really do anything to help with aim, but I believe it's really helpful to get comfortable with your mouse grip, and your mouse sensitivity as fast as possible compared to just playing the game. So the first task we're going to start off with is grid shot ultimate. This is obviously a very popular task in aim lab. It helps with flicks and speed, and it's just one of the more fun tasks they have, and it's honestly just a great way to get warmed up before your Valorant games. So next up we have headshot precision. This one is especially good as it makes you move on one plane and forces you to be efficient in your aiming and your flicks. The next two are spider shot precision and micro shot precision. These two, they're pretty similar, but spider shot focuses more on like your long flicking, whereas micro shot focuses more on your small flicks and your micro adjustments, which is of course a crucial skill in Valorant. So we end our aim lab routine with 6 shot ultimate, which is one of the best tasks you can do because it has much smaller targets. This could help improve your one tap accuracy, and it also greatly helps with your micro adjusting. Now switching over to the shooting range in Valorant, you want to kill 100 bots, which is around 4 to 5 rounds in whichever speed you feel comfortable in. I personally do medium bots. The goal is to get above 25 kills and be as smooth as possible with your aim. You don't want to be going too fast and going too erratic that you can't even control where your crosshair is going. Next we have eliminate 100 bots. What you want to do is stand in the middle of where these bots spawn, and for the first 50 bots, move only to the left while tracking the bot for a few seconds, then stop and shoot. Once you have 50 bots left, you're going to only move to the right now while tracking the bot for a few seconds, and again, stop and shoot. This will obviously help your left and right-sided tracking, and you'll develop a good balance on being good on both sides, so that when there's like a crazy neon running at you in any direction, you'll be able to comfortably track them. Finally, we have practice bots for 5 minutes. You'll want to be counter strafing and shooting, killing the bots pretty much as fast as you can, but if you start missing a lot of shots or your bullets become inaccurate, just slow down until you're hitting the majority of your shots. If you guys want an in-depth guide on counter-strafing, I highly recommend checking out this counter-strafing guide from Royal G. It's an amazing video going in depth over all the aspects of counter-strafing. I'll leave a link in the description. And for the finale, we end on deathmatch. We now incorporate everything we've been practicing, especially counter-strafing, movement, and you want to really pay attention to your crosshair placement, as this is really the only time you can practice it without being in an actual match. I only do one deathmatch, but if you have the time or the patience to do more, I would highly recommend that, as you would improve faster. In these clips, I wanted to show examples of counter-strafing and how effective it is to become a more difficult target for the enemies to hit. You can see bullets flying past my head as I'm dodging and moving. Of all the skills, I would say counter strafing is the most crucial that you should master. Once you get it down, you can really get easy kills. But that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.